As the gavel falls and the courtroom buzzes with expectation, the entire globe holds its breath. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, better known as Young Thug, has come to a crossroads. His path from the rough streets of Atlanta's Jonesboro South slums to the sparkling heights of hip-hop success is one of perseverance, ingenuity, and the unwavering pursuit of a goal. In the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, the Jonesboro South projects, known for their high crime rates and poverty, birthed one of hip-hop's most influential voices, Jeffrey Lamar Williams, better known as Young Thug. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, aka Young Thug, was born on August 16, 1991, in Atlanta, Georgia. His background in the Jonesboro South projects, a public housing development in Atlanta's Zone 3 neighborhood, influenced his life and music greatly. This area is well known for its high crime rates and economic issues, both of which had a significant impact on Williams's early life. Young Thug was one of 11 children in a huge, financially disadvantaged family. The harsh reality of life in a low-income environment exacerbated his family's problems. Despite these obstacles, his family relationships remained strong, and the experiences of growing up in such a setting would eventually become major motifs in his work. Williams's formal education was characterized by volatility. He attended many schools but had serious discipline troubles. In 6th grade, he was expelled for breaking a teacher's arm, which resulted in 4 years in a juvenile detention center. This was a formative phase, during which he was exposed to the harsh consequences of his acts as well as the legal system. In the midst of his early life struggles, Williams found solace in music. He was heavily affected by Atlanta's thriving hip-hop culture, which featured notable performers such as Outkast, T.I., and later, Gucci Mane. These influences inspired him to pursue a career in music, giving him a feeling of purpose and direction. Williams started recording music in his teens, first releasing mixtapes under the name Young Thug. His first major project, I Came From Nothing, debuted in 2011 and swiftly acquired traction in Atlanta's local music industry. His uncommon vocal delivery and quirky fashion sense set him apart from his colleagues. Young Thug's early work attracted the attention of established artists and producers, resulting in notable collaborations. In 2013, he joined Gucci Mane's 1017 Brick Squad Records, giving him more exposure and chances. His mixtape, 1017 Thug, gained critical acclaim, cementing his status as a creative and important artist. Young Thug's music is noted for its unorthodox approach, which combines rap, trap, and R&B styles. His high-pitched voice, unexpected flow, and experimental sound have become his signature. He has identified Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, and Kanye West as important influences, and his art frequently depicts his childhood problems and experiences. Young Thug showed tremendous perseverance throughout his early life. Despite the numerous challenges he experienced, he stayed dedicated to his work, utilizing music to climb above his surroundings. His ingenuity and uniqueness have established him as a prominent figure in hip-hop, motivating a new generation of artists. But in May 2022, Young Thug's rising star faced a dramatic fall. He, along with several associates, was indicted on RICO charges. Prosecutors alleged that Young Thug's record label, YSL, was not just a music label, but a violent street gang involved in a range of criminal activities. The 56-count indictment included charges of conspiracy to violate the RICO Act, murder, armed robbery, and aggravated assault. Prosecutors argued that Young Thug played a pivotal role in orchestrating these crimes, using his music and public image to further the gang's activities. Young Thug was detained at his Sandy Springs, Georgia, residence in July of 2015. He was charged with narcotics possession, firearms crimes, and making terroristic threats. The terroristic threats indictment resulted from an allegation that he threatened to shoot a mall security guard. The specifics of how this matter was resolved are not publicly known, but it contributed to his reputation for legal problems. He was arrested in September 2017, following a routine traffic stop in Brookhaven, Georgia. He was charged with possessing marijuana with the intent to distribute and carrying a handgun while committing a felony. Additional charges included the possession of Xanax, codeine, and ecstasy. He was released on bond soon after his arrest. The settlement of these allegations was not publicly publicized. In September 2018, Young Thug was charged with 8 felonies in connection with the September 2017 traffic stop. The accusations included possessing methamphetamine, hydrocodone, and marijuana, with the intent to distribute, as well as possessing amphetamine, alprazolam, codeine, 2 counts, and a handgun. In 2019, Young Thug was released from jail following a court hearing in which his lawyers argued for his release pending trial. The exact outcome of the case is uncertain based on public records. In May 2021, Young Thug was arrested in Atlanta for reckless driving and street racing charges. He was accused of dangerous driving, racing, and improper lane changes. He was released on bond soon after his arrest. The particular settlement of these accusations has not been widely reported. Young Thug was arrested in May 2022 as part of a massive indictment of accused Young Slime Life (YSL) gang members. He was charged under the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO. The indictment comprised 56 charges including conspiracy to violate the RICO Act, murder, armed robbery, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, drug trafficking, and other offenses. Prosecutors stated that YSL, which was allegedly co-founded by Young Thug, was involved in a variety of criminal activities in Atlanta. The evidence included social media posts, song lyrics, and witness testimony that linked Young Thug to the gang's activities. The case is ongoing. Young Thug and his legal team have refuted the charges, claiming that YSL is a legitimate music label and that his lyrics and public image are artistic expressions rather than criminal admissions. One of the main disputes in this case is whether Young Thug's song lyrics can be utilized as evidence of criminal action. This raises broader concerns regarding artistic freedom and the interpretation of creative works in legal settings. The defense asserts that YSL is solely a music company, whereas the prosecution believes it is a violent street gang involved in a variety of criminal activities. The outcome of this high-profile lawsuit might have far-reaching consequences for how rap lyrics are treated in court and for musicians' overall legal landscape. Young Thug's legal past is complicated, with a combination of drug, weapon, and major felony offenses. The most notable of these is the continuing RICO case, which not only jeopardizes his freedom, but also raises critical questions regarding the relationship between art and law. As the legal processes continue, both the legal community and the music industry will be anxiously watching the outcome. The judicial fights are heated, and the stakes are quite high. Will the jurors perceive a criminal or an artist? Will his lyrics contain admissions or creative expressions? The judgment will not only affect Young Thug's career, but will also establish a precedent for musicians worldwide. Can their work be used against them, or will the value of artistic expression be upheld? Outside the courthouse, the world watches, divided but intrigued. Fans gather in support, their voices booming with togetherness. Social media is alive with arguments, comments, and hashtags, with each post demonstrating the case's cultural relevance. The community that once supported his ascent is now a monument to his influence, a digital army battling for their idol. Young Thug's legacy has already been engraved in the pages of music history. His impact has transformed hip-hop by questioning conventions and pushing limits. However, this part, the courtroom drama, stays unwritten. Its outcome will not only determine his career, but may reverberate across the business, hurting artists who dare to speak their truth. As we wait for the decision, one thing is certain. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, as Young Thug, has already revolutionized the game. His journey, filled with hardship, accomplishment, and now legal problems, serves as a mirror for the intricacies of life itself. And regardless of the verdict, his voice and song will continue to resound, serving as a profound reminder of art's transformational potential. This case, this journey, is far from finished. Whether it ends in redemption or cautionary tale, it will be remembered as a watershed moment in hip-hop history and the larger cultural environment. Young Thug's fight represents the continuing struggle for artistic freedom, a conflict that transcends one individual and resonates with every artist who dares to share their tale. As we await the verdict, one thing is certain. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, Young Thug, has already changed the game. His story, marked by struggle, triumph, and now legal battles, is a mirror reflecting the complexities of life itself. And no matter the outcome, his voice, his music will continue to resonate. A powerful reminder of the transformative power of art. This case, this journey, is far from over. Whether it ends in redemption or a cautionary tale, it will remain a pivotal moment in the annals of hip-hop and the broader cultural landscape. Young Thug's fight is a symbol of the ongoing struggle for artistic freedom, a battle that transcends one man and resonates with every artist who dares to tell their story. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth look into Young Thug's life and legal troubles. Stay tuned for additional updates on this ongoing case, since the last chapters have yet to be written. This case will resonate in the court of public opinion and the halls of justice for years to come. And if you like our true crime-based videos, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.